The Quapaw Nation now has the power to prosecute certain crimes against Native citizens on tribal lands. KOAM's Chris Warner spoke with the nation's chief marshal and has more on what this means for the Quapaw Nation.
This week, the Quapaw Nation announced they're asserting criminal jurisdiction over non-Indians.
In the past, if a non-native commits a crime against a native person, those were federal crimes only, and the tribe did not have the jurisdiction to actually prosecute those individuals.
Quapaw Nation's Chief Marshal Charles Addington says that produced a gap which left criminals and the victims behind.
So we do have multiple cases where a non-native will come out on the reservation and be involved in an assault or domestic violence situation with a native victim, and sometimes those don't get prosecuted because of the gap. So just the ability of the tribe to be able to fill that gap and protect their citizens is just very paramount.
The new jurisdiction allows the nation to prosecute non-Indians for domestic violence crimes against Native citizens on tribal land, which, as Addington said, is something they've not been able to do.
It is a very historic time for the Quapaw tribe to be able to actually enforce and do the things that they need to do to protect their citizens within their Quapaw tribal reservation here.
Addington adds the gap with federal prosecution caused another problem to develop, criminals knowing they may be able to get away with those kinds of crimes on tribal land, which Addington says will no longer be possible.
Criminals will look for vulnerabilities and people to prey upon that they know that they may be able to get by with something. And now this will eliminate that, where if they come out and anyone assaults or is involved in one of these domestic violence crimes against a tribal member, they know now they're going to get prosecuted fairly quickly.
In the Quapaw Nation, Chris Warner, KOAM News.
In addition to domestic violence crimes, the new jurisdiction also includes dating violence and violations of a protective order.